number 12. This is one of the most beautiful written round problems I think I've ever seen for Mathletics. So I hope you enjoy the symmetry of it. So we are trying to find the solution, or all of the solutions for this expression. And we know right away that this is a quadratic because that's squared. And quadratics, in order for a quadratic to be solved, remember roots and solution and x-intercepts are all synonyms here. In order for this to be solved, you must have the expression in factored form and equal to 0. That is what we need. But obviously right now it's not equal to 0, so we can't factor it yet. Now the absolute value brackets, they throw an extra wrinkle in, because x minus 10, it could equal x squared minus 10x. But it could also equal negative x squared plus 10x. In other words, I had to multiply everything here by negative 1. So I have two separate factoring problems I must deal with before I can find all of the solutions. Let's get started. The first option is a solution just as it is written. So we could have x minus 10 is equal to x squared minus 10x. All right. Well, let's get it equal to 0. Minus x plus 10 minus x plus 10. All right. So x minus x is 0. Negative 10 plus 10 is also 0. So we get 0 is equal to x squared minus 11x plus 10. So we need to have this thing in factored form because it is equal to 0. Well, we're looking for factors of 10 that equal negative 11. And I know that negative 10 times negative 1 is going to equal positive 10. But negative 10 minus 1 is negative 11. All right. Well, what's going to make this 0? If I add 10 on this side, I get 10 is equal to x. Over here, I get plus 1, x is equal to 1. Therefore, the solutions for this one are 10 and 1. I'm going to shrink this so I have a little more room. Of course, when I shrink it, it makes it harder to select, right? All right. Now for my other problem, x minus 10 could also equal negative x squared plus 10x. All right, let's go. I really need this to be a positive x squared, so I'm going to move this x squared, which means I also want to move this one right here. So I have x squared minus 9x minus 10 is equal to 0. So what two numbers multiply to negative 10 but add up to negative 9? And we get x minus 10 times x plus 1 is equal to 0. Well, what's going to make these 0? Well, over here, a negative 1 will make this 0. Over here, we have a 10. So my solutions for this problem are negative 1, 10. I have this 10 again, and 1. But wait a second. Is there anything different between this 10 and this 10? The answer is no. So the solutions to this problem are 1, 10, and negative 1. What is the sum of them? Well, negative 1 plus 1 is 0, so we're just left with our 10. Pretty problem. Number 13. Number 13 is a problem that you may remember from frogs, fleas, and painted cubes. But I will get back to that in a moment. It's okay.
Are you recording?